Hey everyone, Tofu here. Welcome back to more Danganronpa Another. Last time we started Chapter 5 and encountered some kind of interesting glitches or something, but I have gone back. I solved the problem, I think, in case anyone else is playing and has had this problem as well. Instead of continuing your save from Chapter 4 to 5, just start a new game and bypass immediately to Chapter 5. So, I did that. I played back up to where we were last time, and I also, look at this. I bought the Ayame thing that boosts your walking speed, and because the speed is fixed now, and it's not glitchy and slow like it was last time, Yuki goes super fast. I bought some other abilities too. I think I bought Yamaguchi's, Haru's, and Satsuki's. Yamaguchi's is probably like the only useful one out of that, really, because that gives us permanently +2 hearts in trials, which is nice. Another thing I just want to mention quick, this has nothing to do with like the actual game. There's apparently a tornado watch in my area right now until 9 p.m. It's 3 p.m. It's been active since like 1 p.m. But it's not rained at all. It says it's raining right now, but it's not. Like the sun looks very sunny and normal out, so I don't know what's going on with the weather. I don't know if they're lying to us, but I'm just saying if I suddenly like stop recording and cut to a different part of the episode, it may be because a storm is brewing. Also, people are like having a party across the street from me right now, so you may hear my dog barking at people if she sees a car go by. I don't know. It's going to be a bit of a weird episode as we get back into the swing of things. Oh yeah, another thing I feel I should mention is the reason I was able to actually afford all those upgrades is because when you bypass to Chapter 5, I don't think you can actually see it from here. Oh, well, you can, but the game gives you 500 medals for free, and I spent quite a lot of them. I bought some more free time items as well. Quite a lot, actually. I don't think we'll really need them, but I just kind of wanted them in case some of them are translated, because the one with Yamato, I forget how I said it last time, but the one with him was translated, so I don't know, I figured just in case, I'll get some more goodies for people. So, yeah, now I think I can actually start the game now. I think we were about to go to bed. Yes. I lay in my bed, but I can't sleep at all. If Makaru's story is true, all of us, we already have spent time in Hope's Peak. If we lost our memories... Ooh. Damn. We ended up killing each other. Our own friends who used to go to school together. That can't be. We are all amnesiacs. Makaru said it was a guess, an unlikely story. As to convince myself and tried to fall asleep. Yikes. So, oh, okay, never mind. I'll hold on to that thought. So, what are you going to do next? Hey, to think you've been against all your classmates that way. It's pretty desperate, isn't it? Then I'll leave you with that, with what I've been thinking about before. The details are over. I mean, it's annoying. Do not worry, I'll be watching. Even if I said that, I can't say for sure because it's not important right now. By the way, do you know? As long as you keep deciding, the more you will end up dead. Huh? Did you want me to worry about you? Even your own existence won't interfere with the plan, so get rid of the useless flattery. So what do you think? Are you in despair now? No fun guy. Whatever. From now on, you'll be the king over there. Do a good job. What the fuck? Okay. I think something's definitely up with Yuki, right? Like, I don't mean to, dunk on him at all, or, dunk on the designers or developers or whatever. But, I'm just saying, for, like, a good portion of the game, Yuki has kind of felt like, Makoto 2, in a sense, with just little sprinkles of his past in here. And it's like, there's definitely more going on with him than there was with Makoto, because Makoto was just kind of a guy. But like Yuki, there's definitely something up with him, and I think he is either... I don't know, I don't really have a second idea. I think he's just... He definitely has something to do with the killing game that he doesn't know about. And that is kind of spooky. Because there's been kind of glimpses of him having a bit of a darker mindset at times, like those nightmares he's had. So, I don't know. I don't really have enough to go off of right now, but there's definitely something up with him. Is it morning? Ouch, my head. There was that static sound effect again. Is he a robot too? Is everyone a robot? Is there any other robots I should know about? I don't even know if the other two are robots. I don't know, man. This game is... it's messed with my brain. I don't know what's real anymore. Headache. I slept the wrong way. It be like that sometimes. I think I had a strange dream, but I can't remember properly because of the headache. A ding-dong. Okay, it's morning. That is just a morning announcement. I should go have breakfast with the others. Okay. So as I was gonna say... Oh my god, he's actually here. I keep getting distracted by things. But yeah, I recorded for like 2 hours last time, and most of the daily life videos have ended up being like 3 hours total. So I don't think we actually might have too much longer left here. But we'll see. I don't know, it is Chapter 5. Chapter 5, daily life can be a bit long. Not that I would know anything about having a long Chapter 5 daily life. No idea what you're talking about there. Everyone's quiet. Probably because he's here. And it's a bit awkward. Breakfast time as usual. There were only 4 of us even with Makaru, but with that aside, it was quieter than usual. It goes without saying, even if we try to have a conversation to find something to fight the mastermind, you'll expose it to them due to the surveillance camera. Besides that, everyone seemed to have a lot to think about last night because of Makaru's conclusion. Most crucially, it's because of the current dining room and it had a mix of a disparate character in addition to the 4 of us. Oh my god, I forgot. I started giving him the Markiplier voice. Alright. Bear with me as, once again, my voice is a little shot from all this. Oh, this is a lot, this food, it is. Did you make all of this? Intermediate taste of the new world and the old world. But the woman dancing the tango of the Iberian Peninsula is familiar. What is he talking about? Why is this crazy guy with me? The taste of the food is getting worse. I'll stop eating. Makaru, no matter how harsh, you can't... What's wrong? If I don't tell you what I think of him, you already know. Well, Makaru already suspected Kisaragi more than anyone of being the mastermind. Hey, but have we spoke to him? He's been only saying meaningless stuff for no reason. I tried talking to him yesterday, but I didn't understand anything he was saying. It's just as Monokuma said, I think there's something wrong with his head. Hey, let's watch what we say. But even putting that aside, I don't think Kisaragi-kun is so arrogant. It's not about being good or bad. Don't you know what I want to say? Do I really need to say it openly right here, right now? Makaru, lower your voice, he can hear it all. Whether they listen or not, he's disabled anyway, so what do I care? Hey. No. You don't need to say it like that. You can just say you suspect him. You find him suspicious, and I think that's a fair thing to say. You don't have to say that's the reason. Makaru, you've been rather fierce this morning. Oh, Kirikawa. Mikako-chan, are you out of your mind? Are you okay? You're pouring out blood in your face all over. Is she still doing that? Alright, yesterday, Kirikawa came to her senses for a brief moment. Except for me and Kisaragi, nobody knows. I forgot about it. I'm okay. It's all well and good, but why are you here? Do you still think you're in a cooperative relationship with us? You're obviously hiding something. Until you tell the truth, you won't be in the clear. Sorry, I'll just eat, and I'll get out. No, wait a minute, there's no need to push it this far. Mikako-chan, it's okay, so... There are certain facts that only she knows. Those might be decisive keys to change this frustrating situation. And just want to move on like this? Makaru. I'm sorry, but I also agree with Makaru's opinion. If you're hiding something, the honest thing to do would be to say it, so why can't you say it? It's okay. You don't have to fight for me. Everyone just do what you've always done. Yama. Mikako-chan. I can't take this any longer. Even at this moment, you're saying that you're going to keep your mouth shut and stay away from us while casting suspiciousness all over the place? Stop playing around. You're treating us like fools. And I'm kind of surprised for Makaru to suddenly do an outburst like that. Another headache? What's the deal with those? What is your relationship with the Kisaragi Foundation? How did you know that if Monokuma stops, this facility would shut down? I'm sorry. I can't answer. Why can't you answer? Can't answer. Are you kidding me? Then you're putting all aside and saying that you are the mastermind? Can you really do that? Huh? Makaru, calm down. Why are you suddenly getting so heated up? Kirikawa, I know this is painful, but I'll have to ask you. If you know something, tell us, please. I can't. Is that because Kirikawa doesn't want to talk? Or is it because you really don't know anything? It's not that. I think she can't because they're watching. Then why? I'm not asking you to tell me what you know. I'm asking why can't you tell us? Don't come near me. What the fuck? Was she gonna, like, explode or something? I'm still under the assumption that she's a robot or something. I don't know. What's going on, dude? Hey, Mikako Kirikawa, why are you running away? Dude, even with the speed upgrade I bought, with my totally hard-earned medals, I still can't run as fast as them. It's crazy, man. These guys are literally Sonic the Hedgehog kinnies. I don't understand. What? Why did things turn like this all of a sudden? It's the first time I've ever seen Kurikawa act like that. And Makaru, too. What is going on? We have to follow them first. Dude, where's Kinjo, bro? Is he still asleep? Where's he throughout all of this? Makaru. She went into her room. Rai-chan, why are you so angry? Nothing will change with getting mad at Mikako-chan. Rai-chan would be aware of this. Of course I know. And I also know that this isn't like me, but I'm more curious of you guys, who can be so calm in a situation like right now. What are you trying to say? I'll call you later at night. Until then, do some investigation, will you? Well, I guess it's what we have to do. Rai-chan. Since when has Makaru become so emotional? This day is becoming the weirdest of all. It's a story we didn't hear last night. Is that it? Makaru knows the story and we don't know. Does this make us different? Are you saying it's serious enough for Rai-chan to be so mad like that? I don't know. We have no way of knowing. But this makes me feel uneasy for some reason. That is kind of silly goofy. Not sure what that's about, but we'll keep it pushing. Makaru, who showed an emotional behavior, telling us to follow her. When I looked at her in the eyes, she seemed to be shaking a little. Let's focus on what we can do now. It's important to stay positive in mind. Morning. Oh my god, I forgot we're fast, even though I just made a joke about it. Well, he's here again. I wonder if they're like... if he's literally like the only... Okay, never mind. Okay, well... her stuff is not translated, but what if miraculously his stuff is? Yeah, of course it is. Oh god, Markiplier. Markiplier, Markiplier, Markiplier. Brake, take off, wing. Sky is loud, Yuki is approaching me. Oh, it is touching. Do you want to spend time with Kisaragi? Might as well. Oh, want to play? Yeah, we'll play 5 Nights at Freddy's. Then I'll be your opponent. Is that it? Playing? I'll do it. Okay, buddy. I somehow had a conversation with Kisaragi, who was difficult to understand. I think my relationship with Kisaragi has improved a little. Okay, I don't, know what to give him. I gave him glasses last time, and I have another one of those. So I guess I could do that, but that's boring. I mean, I gave him the glasses because I thought he was kind of a nerd because he's an inventor. So I think an encyclopedia is also kind of like a similar gift to that. And he seems to like it all the same. So that's great. Let's see what he says this time. Yuki, was it? Here, this building has obviously had some drastic changes to be this new and shiny. Hey, Kisaragi, I'm sorry to ruin your mood, but I want to ask you a few more questions. Is that okay? Questions again? There's always so many. How many times will you keep asking them? I'm sorry, but I have to. There's a diary in the hidden room in the library. Yeah, I'm almost wondering if these are like... I mean, they can't be, right? Because you had the option to spend time with Akane, too. But, like, I don't know, this feels like important stuff to do. So yeah, I was wondering if it was, like, forced to spend time with him, but... I don't know. Let's see what we get out of this. Did you write it? I was wondering if he wrote that, but... I don't know. Well, I mean, it's possible. I felt like the wording in the diary didn't make much sense. Even for, like, you know, the fact that a lot of some of the sentences in this translation kind of have some grammatical errors, but you can still kind of, or for the most part, honestly, like 90% of them, you can still very much understand what they're trying to say. But, like, that diary did not make a whole lot of sense. Much like some of the weird, just random outbursts this guy has, so I'm wondering if he did write it. There was a diary in the back of the library? Okay, maybe he didn't. It's been a while since we came here. We're safe for the moment, but we can't get out. That's what it said. Do you remember? That note, diary, that I know what I wrote. Oh, he did write it? Kisaragi. I shouldn't be related, and the more I delve into the info, the more my curiosity increases to know the truth, but I can't go back. What are you trying to say? I, now, am very lucky. Surprisingly, they survived. Our friends. We were able to do this much, but is... What? Now, I can't tear it down. Not much time left before. I have to do something somehow. Should I suppress it? Curiosity is endless. What to do? I don't know what to do. It will be ruined. It is despair. Everything I did was in vain. Take it easy. If you don't know, you don't have to force an answer. I am only asking. Yuki Maeda, you and the rest of them. Believing in friends is good. So I'll believe. What is it? But, you know, I could not let... I saw it for a moment. Mikako. It hurts. Is that trust? That's why I believe deeply in my heart and why... No, not yet. Kisaragi, why are you so flustered? Just try to calm down. Well, is there something else? However, I must ask you something. Do you all suspect me? It's very difficult to say for the others. Rei suspects Yamato from the diary, just from that itself. She suspects him as the mastermind. I didn't hear an answer, but there was a reaction. Yamato, I can't understand you, but I don't think we have much time. I'll say it bluntly. We suspect you as the mastermind. You show up late, and we found information about something called the Kisaragi Foundation in the school. I don't want to believe it. Yamato, I don't want to think that you're the mastermind. Yamato, just calm down and tell me the truth, please. Mastermind. Monokuma. Yes, that's Monokuma. It's not me. You should think about it, yes? This is a trap. It's not right. But if I try and give my side, it would be difficult for them to believe me. That's probably... That person said they'd get in the way. I don't know what you're going through, but you're suffering, Kisaragi, so I won't ask anymore. Kisaragi's brain seemed damaged. Has he been like this since he was born? What about the photo we found? How did a guy like this become the third leader of the Kisaragi Foundation? Monokuma probably put Yamato here to mess with us. I don't think there's any more information I can get from talking with Kisaragi. It would just be a waste. Yuki is my friend. It would have been nice if he looked like this much earlier. However, it would have been nice if he was always like this. What? Okay, that's what I was thinking about earlier, because I was like, I know I saw something yesterday that was like... I recorded the last episode yesterday, by the way. I thought I saw something last episode that was like talked about Yuki like changing somehow. And that's like, I think it might have been him that said it. And it's like, he's like nicer than he was before. So that's a bit sussy. What are you barking about? Oh no, there are people walking across the road. Your road, your street, no one else's. How dare they? Alright, I'm just gonna hopefully ignore her for now and hope she's done being barky. and get back to this suspicious activity. Everyone is fine. There's still hope. Awkward. Yamato stopped talking and went back to his room. Yamato, he really is a mysterious guy, but he's not a bad guy or anything. I think he's just like us. I'm sorry. Just the word brain damage highlighted and nothing else in the text box is so fucking funny to me. Like, it's so blunt and awful. Like, why would you just say it like that? What the fuck? Okay. I feel like Monokuma set it up for some reason. He tries to explain something to me, but it always ends up being nonsensical. Even so, it hasn't been long since I met him, but he called me his friend. Somehow it doesn't feel weird. Yamato's voice calling me a friend. Alright. It's kind of fucked up, because now it's like, this guy is going to be like the person I've spent the most time with. I mean, he technically already is, because this is technically a new file. So there's no record of any of the other people that I hung out with before. Even though most of it was probably during Chapter 1. Because those were actually translated. Except for that one time Satsuki's was fine. So I don't know what that was about, but now it seems like I think I only had like 2 proper FTEs with Satsuki, and I've had 2 with this guy, so if I talk to him again, it's going to be 3. And yeah, it seems to be translated again, so might as well do it, because we're getting some important lore from this, I feel. Okay. This is just kind of the same text again, so I'm not going to bother reading that. And what to give him this time? I could give him the glasses now again. I actually did give him the glasses, because I did the same... I did the free time event when I was catching up to where I was, because I wanted to try to be exactly the same. So I gave him the glasses then too, because I happened to get 2 of them when I was rolling for items in the Mono machine. I don't know what else he would like besides the glasses. I want to see if I can give the teddy bear to Makaru at some point, honestly, because she has a teddy bear in her room. I don't know. A book that will burn. What does that mean? I mean, can't any book burn? Especially if it's a survival guide. That was a reference. Sure, I'll give him the red book. I've got 2 of them, so I don't really care if it's a waste. Yep, okay, well, he seems to like it. What do you have to say today? Yuki, do you have more questions? But you should know it's impossible for me to answer, no matter how much you ask. Calm down, Yamato. I don't have any questions for you this time. Oh, that's great. That way you will be pure when you don't know anything, so I will hang out with you, Yuki. Well, you're kinda in a gray area, but I'm sure if you talk to the others, they'll suspect you less. And they'll realize you're a good boy. Don't treat him like he's a dog. He's a man. Yuki, until now, you've just been thinking about me and my condition, haven't you? That makes me happy. Oh, okay. What? Yamato? So I really hope you don't change how you are right now. That tone? You've been acting pretty normal. Ah, finally, this headache is alleviated. I heard there was a game room on the 3rd floor. A casino. We should play for a bit. Come on, Yuki. Yamato. It was only for a short while, but Yamato talked quite normally, and soon after he went back to behaving strangely again. Was I just imagining things? Still, I'm sure Yamato isn't a bad guy. In some nostalgic way, I see him as a friend. I think that Yamato feels the same way. Well, like, with what he just said before, it's like, it implies that he knew Yuki before. So it's like, were they friends before? And Yuki is like, starting to subconsciously remember? Because, I don't know, the word nostalgic in there is throwing me off. I don't know, this is weird, but I'm glad I'm doing these free time events because we're getting substantial amount of lore from this. It was difficult to understand what he was saying. It was still fun to playing darts with Yamato. I keep going back and forth between saying Yamato or Yamato. I think Yamato is more... I think that sounds more right to me. I could still be wrong, though. I'm stupid. It's getting late. I said return to the dormitory. Yoki doki. Oh, you returned to Makaru's dormitory. Just like yesterday when it was nighttime, Makaru called us together. You get it now? I said it many times now, but we can't stay long. It will probably be shorter than yesterday because Monokuma is starting to notice the existence of this room more and more each time. No, maybe this will be the last time we're meeting in my room. Well, what do we do then, in the future? From now on, maybe there's nothing else to talk about anymore. What? It's nothing. If it's a matter of the room, don't worry. I will try to make a new jamming suitable device in its place. Okay. More importantly right now, is this about the second piece of information when Makaru was cut off yesterday? That's right. What was it that Rai-chan was so worried about? I felt uncomfortable in that moment. It was like the line of the self-esteem hit the sky limit. I thought Akane was going to say, "Aren't you worried?" I thought she was going to say it aloud, but unexpectedly, Makaru just quietly drew her breath. Listen carefully. I remember what you found out about the Kisaragi Foundation, right? That same building. It's the place we're stuck in right now. That same building? We aren't in Hope's Peak Academy? No. I called it. I knew it. I knew it from the start. Well, not the start. It was like, I don't know, early chapter 1, which is kind of the start. What? This is not Hope's Peak Academy. What? Huh? Are you kidding me? This isn't Hope's Peak Academy? Isn't it the fact that we each entered this building was Hope's Peak Academy originally? That's true. Rai-chan said that too. We found a guidebook from Hope's Peak, and the structure of the building was the same too. No. At the time, I only knew this, but that wasn't it. What in the world do you mean, Makaru? Why do you think that? The heck is that? What's this? Paper? The Hope's Peak Academy brochure, found on the 5th floor. This is a structure of the 2nd and 5th floors. What? As Makaru says, it was a brochure that showed the structure of Hope's Peak Academy. It seemed to be the rest of the 1st floor schematic that Makaru discovered on the first day we were here. As you guys said, the 1st floor of this building is identical to the one I found earlier. So I don't know what that was trying to say. I had little doubts that this was Hope's Peak Academy. But that was my mistake. If you take a good look at that brochure, Hope's Peak Academy brochure, just by looking at the first chapter, the structure diagram of the 2nd floor, we were able to understand the meaning of Makaru's words. What? The classrooms and library? And a pool? There was no pool, right? Not only that, there's no power room in the document either. Yeah, the power room in actual Hope's Peak is on the 3rd floor, I think. Looking back, the anxiety was slowly rising. I looked at the structural diagrams of the 3rd, 4th, and 5th floors in turn. Now you understand that this place is not Hope's Peak Academy. Unbelievable. According to the Hope's Peak brochure, the structure is as follows. On the 2nd floor there are classrooms, a library, and a swimming pool. The swimming pool is equipped with changing rooms and fitness equipment. On the 3rd floor there are classrooms, a lounge, an art room, and a physics preparation room. The lounge is equipped with entertainment such as mini billiards and darts. The 4th floor there are classrooms, faculty offices, headmaster's office, information processing room, music room, and a chemistry lab. And the last 5th floor there are classrooms, a biology room, a natural farm, and an archery dojo. There are similar facilities, but most of them are different. Even if the 5th floor is a completely different facility, then this isn't really Hope's Peak Academy? No, I'm not sure it's only just this alone, because the surveillance cameras were turned into a machine gun. Isn't there a possibility that the mastermind transformed the entire school? Of course, this isn't the only thing. Did you really expect I'd be easy on you? The brochure merely gave the final blow to the things that have been questioned. The things left as questions? There were quite a few. Where to begin? Yes, the first question I had when the 2nd floor was first opened. I was with Maeda back then, so you'd remember. What Monokuma said in the power room? Power room? You mean that Hope's Peak Academy can't get energy from the outside? Correct. Isn't that strange? The Hope's Peak that's located in the middle of Tokyo, for some reason cannot receive energy from the outside any longer. Even if we assume that the outside world is a mess due to the worst and most desperate event in human history, wouldn't there be enough safety devices such as minimum reserve power? But nevertheless, Monokuma said it was impossible. From this point on, I began to feel a little uneasy about this. Also, looking at the library and school's office, there were no books that could be found in normal schools. It's all just papers and dictionaries. Kenjo also mentioned that when the 4th floor opened and examined the office, it was the same when Yuhara found Maki's cell phone, and it was out of range. It's strange considering the location of Hope's Peak Academy. No way. The biggest question is still the appearance of the 5th floor. There were classrooms up until the 4th floor, but the 5th floor is billions of light years away from the school. You've seen it all, haven't you? Crucially, the structure of the 5th floor is very similar to the power room on the 2nd floor. Don't you think it's right to see that the original 5th floor was renovated for the school? On the contrary to the school was renovated? Then really, this isn't really Hope's Peak Academy. I can't say with 100% certainty, but there is a high probability. We were kidnapped from Hope's Peak Academy, and mistakenly thought this building, which had a similar appearance to Hope's Peak. If it's not Hope's Peak Academy, where are we then? Where do you think you are? A mark that we've seen countless of times in this building until now. And where would you have the technology to renovate a building of this magnitude? You don't mean the Kisaragi Foundation? The Kisaragi Foundation, or a building owned by the Foundation, is highly probable. Then the mastermind that imprisoned us is a member of the Kisaragi Foundation too? But then, Yamato Kisaragi, that person is the mastermind? I don't know. Considering the hypothesis of the memory loss, everything becomes a mess, whether they are an ultimate student or whatever. Even if you are God, it becomes impossible to find out the truth. Besides, the fact that there is no energy supply and there's no signal areas outside, it means there is a high possibility that it's placed far away from a city. With the current notion, I have no clue. The more I found out, the more desperate I get. Maybe it's best if we just get out of here. Maybe we can survive. Why are you doing this, Makaru? What? Is that the extent of your ability? You said you were confident that you would cooperate, but now you're just trying to give up on this despair? Don't be ridiculous, Maeda. I didn't even say a word about giving up. I'm not so sure about that. Being so discouraged is already halfway thinking like that. You were so angry this morning, so I was worried you might be getting pressured. Is this 100% the Makaru who always shouted at us? Hanging her shoulders and drooping all over the floor, the real deal? Have you finished talking, huh? Yuki Maeda. You two, what's wrong? Stop it. Why are you trying to fight? The situation is different now than when I shouted. You're just leaning on me now, and when you get nervous, you pass the responsibility onto me. And now you're only seeing me whining? That's wrong. Even though I was surprised by the current facts, I haven't given up, and I have no intention of giving up. I haven't despaired yet. You're scared to be so angry, aren't you? Oh! If you don't know a thing, shut the hell up, Maeda. I'm saying this with all the more reason because I've faced the situation. Now, even after hearing the despairing facts, I think it is a courageous act to say nothing is wrong. But that itself is reckless and stupid. Not courageous, you stupid beggar. Realistically speaking, it is no different than committing suicide just to just bump into each other like a fool, knowing that there is no more information and there is no more answers to the situation we're facing right now. Or what else? Are you saying that you found out the mastermind and found a trump card to overcome this? No, I don't know anything, but I'm also not reckless. I don't mean to give up. Nothing will change if you get discouraged just because you don't have an answer. Before Kisaragi showed up, where did Makaru go? You can't catch the mastermind with such despair in you. After this far, did you hear what I said up until now? These are the two things I found out after putting together all the information I found up to this moment. In other words, putting all the clues together, all we found is that we may be amnesiac, and that this isn't Hope's Peak Academy. This is it. It's all over. There are no more clues. All up to the 5th floor, which is the last floor, has already been opened. And in order for the locked ones to be unlocked, someone has to go and clear a class trial. But since I promised to get out of here with you guys, no more murder should happen. Or what? Do you want a murder to happen? That's not what I meant. The only hope, Mikako Kurokawa, doesn't tell us anything. Aren't you angry when you guys say, let's work together, when you have to figure it out even if we need to rush through? If you want to say something to me, do it after you figure out something to fix the situation yourself. Don't speak nonsense into your mouth without knowing anything, you stupid fool. God damn. Oh, fuck. He found us again.
What? You guys are fighting now?
Monokuma. Great. He had to come anyways. I don't have anything more to say now, so you all get out. Don't even come into my room anymore. Ray-chan.
Hey! Sorry if this is a bad moment. The surveillance camera, I mean. It doesn't seem like it's a malfunction.
What the hell do I care, you fucking bear shit? Get out of my room!
Gwah, scary!
Oh, damn. He just listened. Makaru, I'll just say this. Hope is not to find it, but to create it. Don't forget. Oh, I miss Satsuki! Well, Makaru kicked us all out and locked her door. Looking at her attitude, I think she's going to distance herself from us again from tomorrow. We won't be able to enter Makaru's room anymore. Did we say something wrong? I fully understand Makaru's words and feelings. As Makaru said, even if we summarize all the information we have obtained since then, the conclusions come out. Of course, these two conclusions are neither a clue to escape nor a clue to the mastermind. Rather, it was a fact that made us more confused in our minds. But is it fine to just be angry and discouraged by that? Of course, Makaru is also a human. I understand that she could get angry or nervous, but... I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. It's nighttime, so let's go to sleep. I'll think much better afterwards. Why do I feel like this note... Okay, I think it is just the same note as before. For some reason, I thought it was gone after we looked at it the first time. Wait, he picked it up. Was that important? Am I crazy? Was the note actually gone before and that was a new note that he just picked up? Or maybe it's because, like, this is a new file, so he didn't pick it up before? I don't know, man. Let's just go to sleep. Amnesia. The Kisaragi Foundation. This isn't Hope Speak Academy? Confused information in Makaru's angry face kept... Fucking hell, dude. I cannot speak. Glimmering around her eyes. Her feelings grew so intense that we had a serious fight with Makaru. Akane and Teruya couldn't properly say whether Makaru's hypothesis was correct or not. It was too shocking. Kinjo still doesn't show any signs of waking up either. Damn it for this. Satsuki didn't save us just to be like this. She really didn't. But she did save us so we could hydrate. Let's go. I love water. Okay. I forcibly calmed my unsettled heart and tried to fall asleep. We're gonna have another... Nope. No nightmares tonight. At least it seems so. Unless this is a nightmare. And the Monokuma announcement is a nightmare. Okay, I don't think it is. In the blink of an eye, it's morning already. I was really upset last night. I should go eat first. Let us go to the dining hall. He's here, but Makaru is not. Breakfast time. The people in the dining hall are Akane, Teruya, Kisaragi, and me. Only the four of us. Makaru didn't come as expected. Rai-chan was here, a little before Maeda-kun came here. Really? Yeah, as soon as I arrived, she just took the food out of the kitchen and left. I called her, but she left us without looking back, telling us to investigate on our own. She must have been very upset about yesterday. But I still don't think it's Maeda-kun's fault. I can't determine whose was it, but I really don't think it was anyone's fault. But if Makaru goes away from us again, it's going to be hard to be together. Can we really do this by ourselves? I'm sorry, Teruya. It's because of me. I'm not blaming you, Yuki. I thought yesterday Makaru was a little strange, too. What should we do from now on? I'm asking because I'm worried about this. Rai-chan is obviously nervous. We've never gotten closer to her this much, but I can tell. She has a great sense of responsibility. Even when she was acting alone, she has done a more thorough investigation than anyone else to escape from here. She even promised to live together and escape with us. In the end, all the information that we worked so hard to find was useless, because it was even more desperate information. Makaru felt a sense of being responsible. I shouted so loudly at her without knowing Makaru's feelings like that. Ah, seriously? Maeda-kun, why are you blaming yourself again? As I said over and over, Maeda-kun is not wrong. Thanks, but even if no one's at fault, there's still responsibility to take. Makaru has left us again. It's okay. Even if Makaru continued to help us in the current situation, there wouldn't be much to do anyway. In the end, we're back to square one.
I guess some things aren't going so well.
Monokuma, don't just jump out on the seat next to me. What are you here for?
Pooh! Well, a few days ago, I thought you were gonna come up with a powerful return. It seems it was just an image back in that court.
That's just pointless meddling. Disappear already.
Hey, don't be like that so much. It's not bad to eat with someone else, you know? Recently, I don't know what you've been doing in Makaru's room lately. The surveillance camera hasn't caused any abnormalities since yesterday, and I'm going to go over it in more detail, especially since I'm suspecting some things. Well, it doesn't really matter if you find something out of a broken camera. I don't have to worry about a thing looking at the mood you guys have right now. Pooh!
I get it. The method of trying to separate us like that has already become unsatisfying long time ago, right? The taste of food has become lacking, so why don't you get out if you've got nothing else to do?
A deep kick! I didn't come here for nothing. I don't have anything to do with you guys, but I'm just here to check on Kisaragi-kun's condition.
Kisaragi?
Kisaragi-kun, how's your body?
No problem. The food melts due to the winding taste of the esophagus. The honey guest was swallowed, a pleasant feeling.
Looking good. How's your mood? I thought you'd be pretty nervous.
What do I think? I wonder if I'll be okay. The last thing to offer said that kid?
What? Hey, how confident can you be? It's questionable whether that'll change anything. Even if it's only one, you have a secret trick, Kisaragi-kun.
That's interesting. I come and see anytime, but it wins the game without defeat.
Good. Your role as a transfer student couldn't be more appropriate. Well then, let's see what happens next.
What was that? Now he's gone. Well, I don't even know what Kisaragi is saying. In my eyes, it looked like Monokuma and Kisaragi were checking each other. Is it bad between them? If Kisaragi is the mastermind, shouldn't he be in good terms with Monokuma? I mean, it seemed like they were on good terms. I don't know. We probably won't be able to know that no matter how many hours we think about it. It's better to not pay attention to them. There's no Makaru, Kirikawa is avoiding us, and Kinjo is still fainted. He's still fainted, man? Damn. It's just the three of us. Just three of us? But I don't think we should give up just yet. Let's continue investigating the school as we always done. Hope is something we create with our own hands. Yeah, I agree. Maeda-kun is cheering us, so I'll do my best. I don't know if I can do it, but I'll try. If I find something, I'll let you guys know. Makaru distanced herself from us, but the investigation will still continue. We can never give up for our friends who have died so far. Don't give up until you can't muster any more power. Morning. Alright, yeah, he's just always hanging out here, just easy to find all the time. No one else is around. Alright, might as well. What the fuck? Whoa, Yuki! In a certain place I was. Let's stay crystal together. Uneasy, aren't you? Oh, wait. Do we have the max bond with him? Is it only 3 in this? I'm gonna spend time with him anyway. And see if there's any new dialogue. I think that dialogue was new, but it doesn't really have any lore, so... No! I don't want that! I guess I'll give him something. Can I give him his own underpants back? I would like to not have them. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on a minute. There's like an empty slot. Okay, well, I just got rid of it. Let me put something else there. Go back to the bottom. Look at this. There's an empty thing there. Is that the underwear? It wasn't just that, like, oh, it has to, like, wrap around to the... Because there's just a slot open there. Because, like, when this was on the left side and there was another empty slot here, like, you couldn't highlight this one, but you could highlight this one, even though that was technically empty before. I'm going to put that there and see what happens. I hope the game doesn't crash, but I just want to see. What did you give? That's what I asked. You're not saying something like... Wait, did I just not give him anything? Oh. Well, why the fuck am I up here? You did not search the 5th floor. There are more clues to find in it. One locked door in the record room that only opens when you enter a password. If we can get in there, maybe we'll find something new. Hell's that noise? What? I just heard the door closing from the ballroom? I'll have to check. Oh. Kinjo? What the fuck? Kinjo. Kinjo, wait a minute, you're awake? He ignored me and left. Didn't he hear me? He had to have heard you. Kinjo just went out of the ballroom. When did he wake up? Rather, why go to the ballroom? No, you would need to look out for your body first. He's been lying in bed for almost 3 days. First, rather than pushing too hard, let's watch the situation for a moment. If I get a chance later at night, I'll tell the others about it. Afternoon. Well, he is gone. Can we actually go back into the ballroom now? No. Then what the hell was he doing in there? It might not be locked. It might just be... this might just say something like, I don't ever want to go back in there again after what happened in there, which, fair. Kinjo took a shit, didn't he? Fuck. Well, if there's nothing else to do with Kisaragi's free time events, then I suppose I should probably just... Oh, shit. That is not the 1st floor. First floor is Orpal. But yeah, if that's it for Kisaragi's free time events, then... Oh my god, he's just standing right there anyway. Is there anyone else around? Where the fuck is everybody? In here. Nope. Alright, well. I guess I'll just skip it then. Just like old times. Let's go to sleep. Alright. Oh! There is a note under the door, it looks like. Nothing new was found today, but let's not be discouraged. The most important thing is to not give up. We'll surely find something tomorrow. Oh, now that I think about it, I have to tell everyone that Kinjo is awake. I forgot. You should also probably tell people about the note that is there. It's best to talk when we all get together. At tomorrow's breakfast, probably at best. If I go a little earlier, I'll get to meet Makaru. By the way, huh? What? There's a piece of paper on the floor. As soon as you see this, please meet me at the gym with everyone. Tsurugi. Kinjo, at some point a note like this. What the fuck? 1 minute. Hey, have you received the letter from Kinjo? Huh? Makaru too? I just came into my room and checked it out. That bastard. What the hell is he thinking? About that, I was originally going to say it at breakfast tomorrow, but I actually saw Kinjo coming out of the ballroom earlier. It seems he's been awake for a while. What? The ballroom? Why did he go there again? He asked me about the current situation. Did you know that Kinjo woke up? Did you talk to him? I was surprised too. He woke up suddenly without any warning and asked me to tell him what happened after he passed out with his dying eyes. I only told him briefly the circumstances. Is he okay? Calling us out at such a late hour, what do you think? If he sent you a letter, Makaru, the other guys... Maeda, are you certain you saw him coming out of the ballroom? Huh? Yeah, I called him out, but I don't think he noticed me. Let's go to the gym. Only bring Teruya and Akane. Maybe he's thinking nonsense, that guy. What? Do as I say. It's not a matter of rushing or sleeping right now. Go to Akane. I'll get Teruya. Okay. Maeda, what about Tyra? I don't know, she wasn't in her room, was she? Are you guys getting along all of a sudden? I thought we were gonna cut off. This is noisy, so I don't have time to explain in detail right now. Let's find Tyra later and continue alone. We have to hurry. Oh, shit. I don't like this all of a sudden. I wasn't sure if we were going to have another death or not in this trial, or in this chapter, because since it is, you know, there's a lot of parallels to Trigger Happy Havoc, and obviously it's broken from that a few times as well. So it can obviously do something different, but I was thinking there either wouldn't be a death, and we'd have like a fake trial like that, like Trigger Happy Havoc does, or Kisaragi would die, and it would be a sort of similar parallel, but also kind of different to how, after you find out about Mukuro, she quote-unquote dies as soon as you find out about her in Chapter 5. So I was wondering if that would be kind of their twist on that, but I'm worried now. Oh, there she is. Never mind. Everything is fine. Actually, definitely not. We could still just as easily lose Kinjo or Kirikawa instead. Or honestly, even anyone. Who knows? We could still have like another hour left to this. I don't know. Huh? What are you guys doing together here? Akane. Where have you been? I've been investigating the 5th floor since this morning, because I was determined today and decided to keep investigating except when I went to eat. In the end, there wasn't much to search, but still, I'm sorry. It's fine, just follow me quickly. Suddenly to where? It looks like the crazy cop has woken up. Hurry up. At Makaru's decision, Akane and Teruya joined. We decided to go to the gym. Because Makaru was in such a hurry, I started to get anxious for no reason. What are you trying to do, Kinjo? Okay, well, he's there. Is he holding a gun? Is that why he went to the ballroom? I can't tell if that's what the sprite is or not. Kinjo, yeah, he's definitely holding something. Oh, I don't like that face. Also, damn, it's been a while since I've done his voice, man. Ah, shit. Maeda, you're here. And the others too. Kinjo-kun, calling us at such a late hour. Moreover, I thought you just woke, so what? Your face. It's all dark. What happened? Kinjo, what is that you're holding right now? What else? It's a gun. Gun? Maeda said that he saw you coming out of the ballroom. In fact, you went to the arsenal, didn't you? Arsenal? Was the ballroom still open? I needed this. All of you. It's more of a decision. Together with Makaru. It was something I could not have imagined until not long ago when I was completely broken. Everyone, you've gotten stronger. Unlike me. What are you talking about, Kinjo? You're strong. The strongest among us. It's you, Kinjo. I wouldn't say that. No. I'm weak. A weak piece of scum. Kinjo-kun, why are you doing this? Since you were in the ballroom, you've been weird. Your mind is broken, huh? Makaru? The ideology he's been observing and adhering to all his life. Death can only be the same as death. A criminal is only a criminal, no matter the story. No matter the circumstance, no matter what, and there is no compromise. For this guy, Satsuki and Haruhiko must have been quite a shock. Because they killed themselves in order to save others. Meaning, the beliefs he had believed in were destroyed by Haru and Satsuki, and his mind was also destroyed? That's right, to be honest, even I was surprised by their willpower of sacrifice. Anyways, you just restored your consciousness. Are you trying to kill us with a gun now? Are you that crazy and trying to give up now? What? Again? Kinjo, do you want to do the same thing you did at the ballroom again? Am I wrong? Tsurugi Kinjo, don't shut up now and say something. It is as Makaru said, but only 25% was correct. What? It is as you said, Satsuki. Satsuki and Haruhiko's actions were incomprehensible. Even more. Since Kinji Yuhara's execution, I've been constantly reflecting on my own thoughts. Actually, I was feeling it vaguely. It's like my thinking was strange. I was just trying to rationalize myself by using the false excuse of protecting everyone. As a result, Many people have died because of my garbage thoughts all this time. The others who I was able to protect were also put to death. So, what do you want to say? Even if you realize your mistake now, will the dead people come back? Makaru, don't keep irritating Kinjo. The one who's suffering the most right now is Kinjo. No, there's nothing wrong with Makaru's words. I'm responsible for what I've done. Up until now, and that responsibility is so heavy. That's why. I have to atone. Kinjo, what are you... Kinjo held the pistol he was holding upside down and aimed it at his forehead. Are you going to die? Even though I don't think this will be enough of an atonement for sure. At least I can't live and breathe on the lives of the people who died because of me. Because I'm a murderer. Kinjo-kun, wake up. You're not a murderer. I mean, the killer was me. I stabbed Kazuna-chan. I ran away in that state and even made Ayame-chan die. It was me. So come back to your usual selves, Kinjo-kun. Taira, I said a lot of harsh things to you too. When I think about it, I wasn't really in a position to say that to you. Don't apologize. You're not being yourself now. You stupid bastard. Do you think something like this will change anything? Did you just call us to show something stupid, or is it that fun to watch? This has to be done in front of you, because I have to atone for you too. Kurikawa isn't here? Kinjo, please come to your senses. We are no longer at the ballroom. Satsuki left us with hope, which means they don't want you to do this either. That's right. Rather than taking your own life, revealing the true nature of the mastermind and punishing them is the true meaning of atonement. Suicide is just an escape from reality. I'm different from you guys. I can't change my mind so casually like that. I can't understand you. Why are you thinking that way? You just realized your own mistake. If you know you're mistaken, you just have to prevent that from happening in the future. No, it wouldn't be so simple. For normal people it would, but for this guy, the idea of crime is the same as his own identity. In other words, the ideology that has been adhered to is destroyed. It is no different from denying one's own existence. Their existence is denied. Makaru said something like that a few days ago. The hypothesis that if we were in a state of lost memory, that she might have been the mastermind all along. When you realize that you were the mastermind, you would deny the existence you had believed in. According to Makaru, the current state of Kinjo is no different from hers. Of course, your existence being denied is terrifying. It's terribly hopeless, because you're not who you say you are, but even so... Don't be stupid. Tsurugi Kinjo, don't try to die. No one in this world has to die. What do you think about human life is for, huh? Maeda's right. No one deserves to die. But I sold those people and made them kill. Higa. There was intent to kill from the start, but the murder was induced by Monokuma's motive. Had he not been involved in such an incident, he would have lived a good life as a promising soccer player. But Tano, to prevent her friend from becoming the Blackened, she sacrificed herself instead. In fact, it's not exaggeration to say that she confessed from the very beginning like Satsuki. Yuhara, he was threatened by Monokuma, and he had no choice but to kill to save the children's lives, trying to throw away the minority for the sake of many. Everyone committed murders, but no one was truly evil in the end. I dismissed the result of committing murder and judged it as evil, even after death. They all died tragically, unfairly and horribly. I can't be the only one alive after this. This is the only atonement I can make. Dude, no! No, you can't! No way, right? No way he's actually going to. I think the time has come to end it now. Everyone, I'm sorry. You guys have to stay alive and leave this school. Kinjo, don't mess with me! What is this atonement? Damn it! No one wants you to die that way. Don't be so smug without knowing anything. What you're doing right now is just running away, turning your eyes from the painful reality. You're not garbage and you're not pathetic. Maeda, in the end, it doesn't matter. It's not a difficult situation. If only I was an ordinary student and not the ultimate police officer. Could I have been friends with everyone? Kinjo, stop! Oh my fuck... Oh. Holy shit. Holy fuck. I I I have no words. I have no fucking words. What the fuck? What the fuck? He didn't need to do that. Oh. I never thought I would see that in a fangan, bro. Never. Obviously, there's been plenty of suicides in fangans, but I don't think I've ever seen one that happens like right in front of you like that. Jesus Christ, what's gonna happen? Are we gonna have a trial? Surely not. At least not one that'll last like more than 10 seconds. What? Let's just keep going. Joe. Damn. No one could open their mouths anymore. It was so sudden. So simply, Kenjo pulled the trigger. There was no time to stop it. Is this a lie?
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
The body discovery announcement. Body? You say that, Kenjo? There's no way, right?
Oh my, what is this? I can't believe that Kenjo-kun is dead.
Monokuma!
Once the body is found, I reign the broadcast. But this is not a case or anything too complex. There's no sense in having a class trial. He just died with his own hands.
He didn't. Huh? That was Monokuma, sorry. He's not dead. Kenjo isn't dead. Maeda-kun. Kenjo isn't dead. I mean, Kenjo isn't the type of person to die like this.
Maeda-kun, I understand how you feel, but don't waste your breath. You can't live after putting a bullet on your own head, right? This is a fact, of course, even if you don't check it. Unless you have the reflectability like a white-haired boy. Boo!
What the hell is that a reference to? He isn't dead yet. Kenjo will survive. Kenjo is not dead. Is he in denial, or does he have some kind of trick up his sleeve here? Stop it, Maeda. It's already over. We couldn't understand his heart, and we couldn't stop him. That's just it. Don't be ridiculous. Kenjo is not dead. We can't send Kenjo away like this.
Fool! See for yourself! You have already, but can you admit it? Look, his heart stopped. Just like this. Stopped. It's not? His heart is beating?
What the fuck? What? How? What? What the fuck is happening? What is happening anymore? What? Excuse me? Huh? He's alive? Kenjo-kun. Anything is fine. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's get Kinjo's treatment.
But this, should I allow this?
Don't talk bullshit and get the treatment right away. Monokuma, are you going to leave us alone like in Kurikawa's state?
I can't help it. Actually, I don't want to hold a class trial like this. Fine, I'll pick up the patient to the Monokuma General Hospital. Everyone hurry up to the recovery room.
What the how is he alive? How would he survive that? Monokuma, what happened? Kinjo.
Well, it's a real shocker. The result of my diagnosis was the bullet that Kinjo used was defective. As a result, the bullet smashed the skull and caused minimal damage to the brain. In the end, it didn't damage any important part of the brain.
That means he is okay? Kinjo-kun is alive?
Well then, this is what Dr. Monokuma guarantees. Since I did the surgery right away and passed the turning point, his life is no longer in danger.
Thank God. I'm really glad. He's got a long lifeline.
Seriously, I can only say this is really lucky. No matter how bad the bullet was, it kept the muzzle from hitting the forehead and avoided a fatal wound. Even more shocking at a short distance.
I'm glad. I'm so glad. I don't want to see any of us die again.
Well, I don't know if this is really lucky.
What?
I definitely said that his life was not in danger. It's just that what Kinjo-kun's life is going to be in the future.
What do you mean? Explain in detail.
What should I say? My condolences. The parts necessary for maintaining his life were unharmed, but the brain cells that maintained the cerebral memory were destroyed. I can't say for sure yet, but to put it simply, all his memories, abilities, personal skills that Kinjo has developed over the course of his own life may have been shattered into oblivion.
What?
One last thing. The fragments of the broken skull are stuck here and there. I extracted them safely, but even if he survives this way, he has the potential to be a plant human. Either way, the situation is not a joke.
What is this? Ridiculous. Becoming a vegetable? How the hell did you do this treatment? Maeda quit it. It's not Monokuma's fault. In fact, saving his life is close to a miracle. But Kinjo is... Maeda-kun... Yuki... There are things that just can't be helped. Nonsense. What is this? What the hell is this? It was all too sudden. No one would have wanted this. Did Kinjo really want something like this? I didn't have a clue. Kurikawa. Guys, a body discovery announcement. What happened? Did it happen again? Mikako-chan. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it. No one died. Monokuma was mistaken. Mistaken?
Kinjo-kun put a gun on his head. I thought it was instant death for sure. He was lucky enough to not lose his life. I just finished the surgery in the infirmary.
Kinjo did?
Well, now I'm done, so I'll leave. Of course, since Kinjo-kun is still alive, there won't be a class trial. But you already know that.
What the fuck is going on? After that, we kept quiet and shaken with each other. To such a shocking reality, no one was able to talk. Makaru, who had been pursuing Kurikawa, also left Kurikawa in front of her eyes and went back to her room without saying a word. Kinjo was still alive, but he'd rather be dead. Why did this happen? Did we make a mistake? Why? Why do we have to be the only ones to suffer things like this? Okay, well that's... What is there to look at here? What? Is that just the table? Well, I'm going to save. I don't know if there's an actual deadly life to this. Like there still is going to be or not, or if we're in pseudo-deadly life right now. I don't know, but I'm going to keep going for now. And I'm going to take a drink of water, because I sure do need that after whatever the hell just fucking happened. God, oh my god. Yeah, my throat really hurts. Okay. Let's keep going, baby! What the fuck is happening? I stopped thinking and forced myself to sleep as soon as I glanced at my bed. I slept as if trying to escape reality. I felt like all the hopes Satsuki gave us and our resolutions were all in vain. I don't want to do anything anymore. We don't have any clues about the mastermind, and even my friend is in a critical condition. But will it make a difference if I try even harder than what I've already done? In this despair, is this just excruciating? It shouldn't be like this. I know it's not okay. Morning. What the hell do we even do now? I don't want to wake up. If I don't move like this, it will no longer be irreversible. Hey, Yuki, come out, Kay. Tsuruya? Hey, buddy. What? You were here? I thought you were already gone. What's going on? I was about to go to the dining hall. That's because I was worried about you. Worried? Kinjo was taken down. Besides, our relationship with Makaru just went out the window. Everyone is having thoughts while having big shocking events in front of them. I'm worried about the others too, but I'm mostly worried about you, Maeda. I mean, I guess you were the closest one to Kinjo, weren't you? But was I? Did it look like that to the others? I thought Kinjo was the one friendly with me. Is that so? Did you know that your expression wasn't a joke when Kinjo looked like that yesterday? It looked like you were going to commit suicide by following Kinjo. What? I won't do something like that. I know, it was a joke. For that reason, I came to check your condition this morning. I think I did well to come. Haven't you been thinking bad things since yesterday? Is it that easy to understand seeing my face? Yuki, I want you to keep your mind strong. If you give up, we're all in trouble. Tsuruya. I know this is not like me at all. Rather than reading too much on people, I'm the type to give up first. But if Haruhiko had been alive at this time, I think he would have acted exactly as me now. You remember, forcing you to smile, and talking stupid things, too. I don't know if it was that encouraging, but you should try and refresh a little. Relax for a bit. I'll be waiting at the dining room. Tsuruya, even though it was hard for you. As always, crying and calling out his father's name. And as always, Haruhiko in desperation. Trying to make things funny and swearing at him. He's holding on to it. He clenches his teeth and tries to live on Haruhiko's will. And not just Tsuruya, Akane and Makaru as well. I'm the only exception. Get your mind straight, Yuki Maeda. The truth is not far away. There's no such thing as an endless cycle. Let's not give up. Believing in that possibility there has to be a way. Because that's all I can do. Morning. Hello? Oh, Kirikawa. Yuki? Hi, good morning. Hey, settle down, don't bark. No barking. Hi, good morning. Where are the others? 5th floor, to investigate. Her attitude towards me and the way she speaks was the usual Kurikawa, but I felt like she was being aware of me. Not just me. Kurikawa had been in this state ever since she went out of her room. Kinjo is... okay? How is he? I don't know for sure. For now, there doesn't seem to be any danger on his life, so I can only hope he wakes up healthy. In fact, it would be desperate to say that he might become a vegetable man, due to the situation. It's Kurikawa who's more important right now. She was uncomfortable with each other all day long, and even the incident with Kinjo was dismissed and we forgot about it, but it was still clear that Kurikawa knew something. Maybe it's because I made up my mind. It's only now that I understand Makaru's feelings. In the current situation where all breakthroughs are blocked and there is no hope, Kurikawa might know something, including the Kisaragi Foundation. Isn't her very own existence itself our only clue? Hey, Kurikawa, you know. Turn back. What do you mean? I don't know anything. Even if you ask me. I don't think. I'll listen to you. I haven't said anything yet. I can tell without saying. Stop doubting me. I can't tell you anything. You can't hear anything. What the fuck was that? Annoying brat. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? That sounded like a gunshot. Kurikawa, do you know our current situation? Yuki? Is he snapping? Don't do this. We're colleagues. We've been investigating together. What kind of information are you trying to keep in secret so stubbornly? Go away. I don't know. How many times do I have to tell you? Whoa! Stop it! The last hope we have left is you, Kurikawa. Are you making fun of us now? Yuki, please. In a situation where there's no hope, and yet everyone is trying to stay bright, not giving up. Because the moment we get careless, we'll end up being in despair. If you know something, tell me. If you don't even say in this situation, you're treating us like idiots. Am I wrong? Please say something. Yuki. Don't pretend you don't know. I'm tired of this. Because you know everything and you're gonna try to fool us. Are you going to leave us now? Answer me, Kurikawa! Yuki, it hurts. Ah! I just now... What did I do? Kuru... Don't come near me. Kurikawa, wait a minute. You fucked up, dude. What did I... It's not Kurikawa's fault that we're in this situation. But I'm blaming Kurikawa for not telling us something. And putting all the pressure on her. Even though I knew it, I said such harsh things to Kurikawa. Damn it. Damn it. Why do things happen like this? Oh, I can just move now. Well, I guess we go to the dining hall. Can I? Oh, because of Kurikawa, my heart, which had barely calmed down, begins to shake again. It shouldn't be like this. Everyone is working hard, but I can't be the only one to fall into despair. Control your emotions. I'll definitely apologize to Kurikawa next time. I gotta keep working hard as well. Everything will be fine. Kinjo, he'll recover without a hitch, and we'll be able to find a clue. Stay bright as possible. Guys, good morning. Huh? Guys, let's eat quickly. We need to go investigate. Yeah, of course we have to, but Maeda-kun, you seem very motivated for some reason. Really? Isn't that good? It's 100 times better than being saggy, huh? In my eyes, it looks like you're trying too hard. And that's not it. By the way, I thought Makaru wouldn't be around. Are we eating together again? Don't be stupid. It's just that I'm late to breakfast, so my timing just messed up with you guys. If I keep up with your pace, I won't be able to get out of here forever. But whatever, we've decided to work together for once, because Kinjo is like that too. He needs to hurry up and get back on shape. If he comes to his senses and listens to us, back to cooperate. Really? I thought Rai-chan would definitely get mad and never talk to us again. Don't get me wrong, as long as you hit a wall, there are limits to what you can do on your own. Oh, I see. I only heard the information Makaru knew, but now it's a different day. In a state of not knowing anything together, makes us work together to investigate. This was amazing. We wouldn't give up without being fed up with despair, but still, good things happen. Kinjo didn't wake up, Kurikawa didn't confess, we didn't find any clues. But it was definitely a good thing that we could get back together. Maeda-kun, why are you laughing all of a sudden? Nothing, I'm just kinda happy. Eh? Explain yourself, you bastard. What? After roughly eating, we now gathered to decide on what to do in the future before we continue to investigate again. First, as long as we know that all the information we got so far is useless, we have to collect new information from now on. New information. But to round off a little bit, it's already been a month since we're like this. We've been only able to investigate this much, but will we be able to find something investigating as usual? Of course, nothing is easy. So first of all, we have to sort out certain information.
Wait, is it okay to wait for a minute?
What, stop talking?
No, that's not it. I mean, the surveillance camera.
Oh, that's right, we're still... What do we do? Maybe first to Rai-chan's room? I said my room wasn't going to be used anymore, right? And don't worry, fools. Do you really think I wasn't prepared for anything? As Makaru said that, she pulled out a sloppy switch from her pockets that had multiple circuits shown.
What's that?
This is a portable version of the jamming device I used in my room. You can make whatever room you wish with just a push of a button by sending a jammer to the nearest camera. Oh shit.
That's incredible.
Rai-chan, you surprise me every time. I didn't think Rai-chan would be an ultimate inventor too. How do you make these? I only know just how to make these. There are parts overflowing here and there. If you understand the principles of cameras and an eavesdropper, you came to this level of a university class.
A university class, even though we're still in high school.
Anyway, we can talk freely, but it'll be a matter of time before Monokuma notices soon. Then going back to what we were talking about, you said you found solid information? Yes. As Tyra says, there are no more clues left in this building anymore. No matter how much you've been running around looking for them, there won't be anything extra to find. Meaning, from now on, we have no choice but to pick the rest of the clues that are considered remaining and come to clear them up in one go. What are those clues? One time I mentioned it before and again. There are some facts only Kurikawa knows. Mikiko-chan is one of those clues. Maybe she knows the full story of this incident we're caught up in. She could be the only one who knows that much important information. However, for some reason she doesn't want to tell us. She's been clinging to tenaciously make it go away, and she keeps avoiding us more and more. I felt the same way when I met Kurikawa a little before coming to the dining hall. Because of my impatience, I apologized that I had done something wrong to her, but now we have to focus on thinking about the measures. At this point, you might think that it's not that she doesn't tell, it's that she really can't. In any case, relying on her is no longer a wasted effort.
So what, there's no way anyone else knows anything about it?
Are you sure?
Huh?
There's one, the person who's eating breakfast over there.
Kisaragi-kun?
Isn't it obvious? It's almost certain that the Kisaragi Foundation was involved in this crime, and he's from the Kisaragi family.
But the problem is about his head having issues. There won't be a conversation at all, right?
Did you guys have a serious conversation with this guy? He might be weird, from my point of view, that guy is perfectly normal. I think I understand a little bit, but do we really not know anything? Besides, if the amnesia really is there, as Makaru says... That's just an assumption. Moreover, nothing will change unless you try. Shouldn't we be looking at all possible methods? You're right. So, with Mikiko Kurikawa, who has reached the peak of her alertness, let's put her aside for a moment and let's hear something from him first. Makaru, as you say that, you're gonna run straight at him? We don't have time to mess around. In the first place, there's a limit to the jamming of the surveillance cameras, and we should move as soon as possible. So, I don't know if you heard us, Yamato Kisaragi. Shall we talk for a moment? Hey, are you listening?
Makaru?
What?
Yuki, Akane, Teruya.
What? Kisaragi-kun, something seems off.
Makaru, Mikiko.
What happened all of a sudden? What are you trying to say?
Where's Mikiko?
How am I supposed to know? Don't go screaming and making a mess. Mikiko Kurikawa, you mean? If it's her, I met her a while ago. She said she was going to the 5th floor to investigate. God damn it. There he goes. What's going on? Kisaragi-kun, didn't he suddenly seem normal just now?
Yeah, I noticed too.
Hey, let's go after him now. Why, Makaru? Stop idling around. Something is fishy here. Makaru was feeling restless. Yamato Kisaragi suddenly became strange. What is this? Is it a harbinger of something? Leaving that question behind, we decided to follow Kisaragi. Okay. Kisaragi must have gone to see Kurikawa. Kurikawa said she's going to investigate the 5th floor, so she'll be there. It seems everyone went ahead, so I need to hurry too. Alright. I'm gonna save. Just in case something happens. Let's go up to the 5th floor. I don't have a good feeling about this. But let's see what is at the top of the very scary 5th floor. Guys, did you find Kisaragi? Maeda-kun, that's... What is... There was blood no matter where we looked at. Was that blood there before? Wasn't the 5th floor originally with dried blood stains? It was not just me, the blood. It wasn't dried. The blood that was spread and smeared from the beginning, it was warm blood that had just been spilled. This is a lie, right? Maybe? That's not it. Well, maybe something else. There are bloodstains running from the lab down to the record room below. This blood wasn't originally from the 5th floor. It's a new bloodstain. What are you talking about? Don't run away from reality, guys. Don't you all know that too? Even if you tremble, there's only one path ahead of us. Someone shed blood from one of us. What else could it possibly be? I can't... Is it a phase that you use one at a time like this to say that you'll turn your eyes blind? The last execution of Satsuki. The thing I thought would never happen again. A murder happened again. Another person died, and we have to go to the class trial in order to uncover the killer. Don't be ridiculous. Damn it! Maeda-kun. First, we need to understand the situation. Teruya, go to the infirmary on the 1st floor, and check if Kinjo is okay. Maeda and Taira, follow me to investigate the 5th floor. Yeah, alright. If you look at the blood spots, you'll notice something happened in the laboratory and the record room. So let's take a look at those first. Taira, you go to the lab. Maeda, you follow me to the record room. Oh, okay. Alright. The floor is sticky. A lot of blood seems to be flowing out of the record room. I don't know who the owner of this blood is, but if they spilled this much, Maeda, you might as well be prepared. Damn it. I want to believe that it's not going to happen. We've been asked from Satsuki to deliver hope just the past few days. We made a decision. So I thought that no more murders would happen. I firmly believed it, but that was our mistake. When did the 4 cases that occurred so far come with notice? Murder always comes unexpectedly and suddenly. It was the law. There was no more reason to say that there would be no more murders, and I was being negligent without any basis. I should have known what would happen in the end. By the way, Makaru, come to think of it, I thought we couldn't go into the record room. We need a password. That's true. Perhaps only the Kisaragi Foundation officials know the password. Then the person who organized this crime couldn't even enter the record room, right? This blood could be a forgery, as it was in Yamaguchi's case, and in reality, the incident happened somewhere else? It's unreasonable if you think about it normally, but why don't you reconsider after the fact of chasing after him? You mean Kisaragi? Ah, yes, Yamato Kisaragi. I don't know if Teruya has checked on Kinjo properly yet, but if Kinjo is safe, there are only 2 people who are not here right now. Kurikawa said she was going to investigate the 5th floor, and Kisaragi, who followed after Kurikawa. In a sense, yes, but I don't think it's weird both of them knew the password to the record room. Anyway, it's highly likely that this blood is the blood of one of them. It can't be. Damn it! Damn it! What do we do? How can we open this door? Besides that, do you remember what Monokuma said when the 5th floor just opened? If someone is already in the record room, the door won't open even if you put the correct password. That's right, he did say that. If the 2 of them are stuck in the record room, this is no joke. This is an emergency. Hey, Monokuma! Hey, Monokuma, come out!
Yes, thank you for nominating me. It's Monokuma-san, who crawls and runs whenever you call anytime.
Monokuma, open this door right now. Something big might have happened in there. It's an emergency, so we can use your help in these cases. Moreover, don't you already know what happened anyway?
Huh? Well, what happened? Of course I know, but it's a little difficult to comply to Maeda's demands.
What? Why?
I don't know the password either.
What?
Not even I don't know the password. But my powers don't work at all in the record room. Meaning, no matter how much I try, I can't open this door. It's not that I don't want to open it, it's that I can't open it. Boo!
Still, someone may be bleeding and dying in that place. You mean we can't do anything?
Still, the situation right now is quite tense. If a murder has happened and you can't even enter the crime scene, this has become an unspeakable hoax. I'll give you one hint. The door leading to the record room is in fact not the only one door.
Not the only one here? Maybe. There.
Pooh! Makaru-san seems to have noticed something already. Now that you know, you won't need my help. The sight you will soon see, I'm already looking forward as to how much it will drive you into despair.
What? You damn thing.
It seems the finale is not so far away. Come on, stay strong. Ah ha ha ha!
This Monokuma, he's just fooling with us. Hey, Maeda, ignore that trash and follow me right now. There might be a way to the records. For real? Where are we going? If you come, you'll see. We have to hurry. Run! Is it the door in the top left or the top right? Or the ballroom? Is it the fucking empty room? Makaru, this is the ballroom. Why are we suddenly here? Keep quiet. If my guess is correct. Makaru, can't you at least explain? What the fuck? This is... In the center of the dance hall, a white cloth hung from the railing at the top, as if someone had climbed upwards. My prediction was correct. I think the door that you can see above me is probably the one that leads to the record room.
That's that?
I thought that was just the dormitory area. It just showed you the room. And just for, I don't know, some like visual, like it was like a limitation of the game that it couldn't show you the other doors. I thought, wow. I didn't even think of that. Why did no one try to climb up there when we were trapped in here? What? I don't get that. I don't know. I'm gonna stop thinking about that. How did you find out at once? Around the time I was in the ballroom, I kept worrying and more concerned about this. I wondered if the upper door was connected to the 5th floor. But after escaping from the ballroom, the 5th floor was opened, yet there was no room on the 5th floor that led to this door. Except for the one and only record room that hasn't been investigated yet. That's true, but what is this cloth? What about it? It must mean that someone entered the record room one step ahead of us. For now, let's not worry about the slightest things and check the inside of the records. It looks like it could be, Kisaragi's coat. What are you standing there for? Come on, hurry up. That climbing animation's so goofy. Yeah, why did we not try this when we were trapped in here? Like, we could have climbed on each other's shoulders to get up here, just to see it. Did anyone even mention this door? I don't remember. We've got no time to waste. Go right in. Inside here. There may be someone bleeding or collapsed on the floor. Maybe already dead. But we still have to prepare ourselves. Because despair must not stop us anymore. Oh dear. Oh, tiny room. This is the record room? Isn't it similar to the ballroom? This is the door. The back really goes to the record room. Makaru, don't you smell something weird? Did you notice too? The smell of gunpowder and the smell of blood. It was the embodiment of death. this death feeling that has already been experienced 4 times before. Beyond this gate, the aura of death overwhelms us with a terrifyingly powerful force. But we have no other choice but to open it. It's already, when someone has disappeared. No more. You can't run away anymore. This reality, there's no other choice but to face it. Oh, I mean, we know who it... There's 2 people who it could be, right? When I opened the door, there was a sealed staircase. I jumped 2 steps up the very short stairs, and within a few seconds, a door with the word emergency exit tag on it appeared. As we opened the door, a mechanical gray fluorescent light greeted us, and at the same time... Oh! Wait! Whoa! She killed him? It can't be that easy. It can't be that easy. What the fuck? An incomprehensible sight. Mikako Kurakawa standing with blood all over her body. The body of the ultimate inventor, Yamato Kisaragi, who can no longer breathe, appeared. What? Kurakawa? Oh my god. You... What did you do? Wait!
A body has been found. After a certain amount of time, the class trial will begin.
Wait, why did it... Okay. To be fair, he never... He was still kind of vague about whether or not the killer counted towards the BDA, right? Because under normal rules, it shouldn't have gone off. If she's the killer. Like, under normal rules, the fact that it went off would mean that she's not the killer. But we don't know that for sure because Monokuma was kind of vague about it. Kurakawa, what the hell happened? How the hell did this happen? Kisaragi's death, a bloody Kurakawa. In this chaotic situation, I couldn't even remember how much time has passed afterwards. I only have fragmentary memories of Akane and Teruya running after hearing the announcement of the body, and telling them how to enter through the ballroom because they cannot enter through the front door. And now everyone has gathered in the records, except Kinjo, who lost consciousness, all the survivors of the school of murders we have. Mikako-chan, I'll clean up the bloody stuff. Are you okay? That's fine and all, but is that the time to say that? I mean, he's dead. Kisaragi. And doesn't that mean the culprit is among us? According to Teruya, he said there was nothing wrong with Kinjo. But it'll be a miracle if that guy opens his eyes now. Meaning only 5 people here can commit the crime. 5. That's the number of people breathing in this spacious building. Among so few people, there's a culprit. But look, Maeda-kun, Atori-kun, Rei-chan, and me. Didn't the 4 of us have been together since this morning? Yeah, since the last time we saw Kisaragi, we were all together. Who was the last person we've met since Kisaragi died over there? And more importantly, Kurakawa was alone at the scene, and her body was covered in blood. There's nothing more to see here. We don't even need a class trial, don't you agree? Shut it, Teruya. We don't know until we investigate. As long as we have time, we must before the class trial. But... look at reality. No matter who the culprit is, the murder doesn't change. Soon it will be his turn to appear. His turn?
Did you call me? Have you all calmed down? Can I start slowly?
Monokuma.
Yes, you didn't betray my expectations either. I put a lot of effort into this motive. I almost thought, what if the murder doesn't happen? It was a little bitter, but it unfolded just as I hoped and the endorphins were ejected. Yahoo!
What do you mean, good? What the hell do you think about humans, Monokuma? Kisaragi-kun. We didn't meet him for very long, but they were still a classmate like us. I believe it, before we even got a chance to get along properly.
Why are you even mad at me? I didn't kill him. And friends, you say? Heh. Boo, such a tearful friendship. Still, everything already happened, right? What you should do now is not shed tears as you mourn your friend's death, but rather uncover the truth of the incident and punish the culprit, right?
Same as always. Well, there it is.
That's right, I'll give you the Monokuma File 5. Investigate hard and try your best to clear the class trial.
Again? You mean we have to do it? The terrible trial again? Still, we can't run away. We started now, we can't stop here. It's fine, but something is wrong.
Huh?
Monokuma, it's you. You seem a little different than usual. Doesn't it look like you're rushing something?
Wow, really? If Makaru-san felt that way, maybe that's it, right? Boo-hoo, well, who cares what I do? Because the fact that a murder happened doesn't change.
Skipping over, but as Monokuma said, there's nothing we can do about it since it already happened. Let's do this. We don't have time to stop here. You must not run away. If you guys made up your mind when you left the ballroom, you know it by now. That we will never give in to despair. Right, Sean? How come it's like the first thing we said? Well, it was pretty good, though. What has already happened? We can't turn back time. Like everyone said, we can't longer lose to despair anymore. Whew. Unexplained points and uneasiness still hadn't gone away, but we decided to fight the despair again in order to win the class trial that was right before our eyes. Oh. Kisaragi. Yo, this remix! His body was at a level that I couldn't even open my eyes to see. His chest was severely damaged, and his internal organs were much more visible. It's like he was hit by a grenade. Oh. In truth, we didn't really know much about him. I wanted to know him, but due to a brain abnormality, it was impossible to have a proper understanding, and the time we were together was absurdly short. Still, according to Makaru's hypothesis, it's just that we did not remember, and Kisaragi may have been our friend too. And even if they weren't, it was hard to react so casually to someone's death you've been in touch with in so little time. Kisaragi, I wanted to know a little bit more about you. Come to think of it, the last time we saw Kisaragi at the dining hall, he seemed to have changed for a brief moment. No, the case comes first. Let's put all these questions behind, otherwise we will die. First, as always, let's check the Monokuma file. The victim is Yamato Kisaragi. Estimated time of death was approximately 8:30 a.m. The cause of death was due to shock from a laceration, a huge hole in his chest. No other injuries were found. This is the end of it? Of course, the Monokuma file is less than informative, but this one is especially bad. Well, let's summarize the information that can be confirmed with only this. The time of death was 8:30 a.m. It was around 15 to 20 minutes when Kisaragi left the dining hall to find Kurikawa. It can be said that there is no contradiction regarding the time. The problem is that someone killed Kisaragi within 10 minutes or so of after leaving the dining hall. No, let's not blindly doubt. As Makaru said, it's never too late to do this at the start of the class trial. As it seems obvious, there is a high possibility that there are facts we don't know. Other than this, there was only a brief descriptor written, not even an object believed to be the murder weapon. If we think about this in reverse, the weapon itself might be highly related to the case. Yes, we already know it from experience. since the time of death itself was a trick. There was a Monokuma file that estimated the time of death. For now, if it is like this, there doesn't seem to be any indications that would make our thinking from left to right. Let's focus on that. Monokuma file 5. Okay, I can move now. I can save now. I can end the episode now. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh. What a doozy. What an absolute doozy. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna end the episode here. As you can probably tell, my voice is awful. So I'm gonna rest my voice for a bit, and then we're gonna try to find out what happened. I don't know if... well, no, I do know. I know because the build is chapters 2 to 6, so there is a chapter 6. I wasn't sure if this was gonna be the last trial or not, but it's not. There's gonna be a chapter 6, but still, anything could happen in the trial, so... yeah, I'm just gonna end the episode now before I hurt my voice even more. Thank you for watching. What the hell is happening? Goodbye!